went to the doctor, he had a touch of laryngitis. That's when he can't speak. One fellow went in the restaurant. Milk bar. I said, what milkshakes have you got? The girl said, raspberry and vanilla. He said, have you got laryngitis? Only raspberry. The Jack and Ori joke. No, this fella had laryngitis, knocked on the doctor's door. The nurse came out, she said, excuse me, is the doctor in? She said, no. Come in. Rude, aren't we? Rude. Tell some more Jack and Ori jokes. Fellow was playing cricket, he's getting stripped off, and he had a roll-on on. And I said, how long have you been wearing a roll-on? He said, ever since the wife found it in the back of the car. Farmer had a big sow. He said, I'm going to sell it. His mate said, don't sell it, bring it over to my place and we'll put it with the boar. He said, I've got a big boar and we'll stick them together and we'll make a few bob. He said, right. So he stuck the great big sow in the wheelbarrow and took it over to his mate's farm. And he put it with the boar. He said, now, how do we know whether it's all right or not? He said, well, in the morning, when you look out the window, if the sow is rolling in the mud, it's okay. It's pregnant. But if it's eating the grass, you'll have to bring it back. This morning, he opened the window, there's the sow eating the grass, in the wheelbarrow, to his mate, to the boar. Not getting bored, are you? So he put it with the boar again. Next morning, he woke up there, it was eating the grass again, so he had to put it back in the wheelbarrow. Push it all the way up to his mate's place. Next morning, eating the grass. Off he went again in the wheelbarrow. This went on all week. Saturday morning, he's having a lay, and he said to his wife, Mary, for God's sake, look outside and see what the sow's doing. Whether it's rolling in the mud or eating the grass. She said, it's sitting in the wheelbarrow. Oh, I had two fellas there, two mad scientists talking together. Excuse me. And one said, what are you doing, mate? He said, I've just invented a submarine without any motors. He said, gee, that's good. That's marvellous, that. How does it go under the water? He said, well, there's a tap inside. And I flood the submarine. He said, yeah, that's clever, that. How does it come up? He said, I pull the plug out. Fella going down the motorway, a new Rolls Royce, one of Pools, new Rolls Royce. Won't do above 30 mile an hour. That's all it does, 30 mile an hour. So he got me hard shoulder, rang up the AA. Said, excuse me, he said, I bought a new Rolls Royce, he said, and it won't go above 30 miles an hour. The AA man said, what gear are you in? He said, me donkey jacket and me welly. Oh, here's a good one. I like this one. A man of 80 wanted to marry a girl of 17. He said to the doctor, I want a son and an heir before I die. And I want to marry a girl of 17. What do you suggest? The doctor said, get a lodger. 6 months later, he come back. He said, doctor, the wife's pregnant. He said, oh, good. You got a lodger? He said, yes. And she's pregnant as well. A load of bloody rubbish that was, wasn't it? I must tell you this one. A young solicitor, just started in business, you see. And he hadn't got any clients. So a knock comes on the door. And he lifts the phone up quick, pretending there's somebody on the phone. Hello? Come in. Wilson versus Jones, yes. Of course. Sit down, sir. Fella sits down. Yes. Wilson versus, yes, £75,000. Of course we will. We'll get damages dead easy. We might make it 80,000 out of court. Certainly we will. No, not to worry. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. And he said to the gentleman, sat down, yes, what can I do for you, sir? The gentleman said, I'm from the GPO, I've come to connect the phone up. We get worse, don't we? You're enjoying yourself tonight, pet, aren't you? Where you from, chicken? Where you from, darling? Stockport. Scruffy place, then. Cheshire. Oh, bit of class here at Cheshire. A load of rubbish down in Cheshire. There used to be a story used to go around, and I always remember, I had a different way, but the way I tell it was about the train going through a tunnel. And in this train compartment was an old lady, a young girl, a United supporter and a City supporter. And as they're going through the tunnel, they heard smack. And as they come out the tunnel, there was the City supporter with a black eye and a bloody nose. And the old girl thought to herself, isn't that young girl brave? That City supporter kisser, and she smacking him in the mouth. And the young girl thought, that's strange. City supporter kissing the old woman instead of kissing me. And the City supporter thought, that United supporter's a lucky lad. He kisses the girl and she thumps me. And the United supporter, aren't I a clever little lad? I kissed the back of my hand, slaps a City supporter in the gob, and nobody says a bloody word.
I them kinky ones, don't you? Tic Tac fella died, and all the blokes are at the Tic Tac's funeral. All these Tic Tac fellas who flagged the prices over to one another, you know, on the race courses. There they were, all round the poor fella's grave, and they lower him down. One says to Harry, what's his chances of getting to heaven? He says, 6 to 4. The fella said, no, 2 to 1. He said, no, 6 to 4. All of a sudden the vicar come along and went, you should have given him 33 to 1 here.